Barton Warnock Visitor Center. Some museum kind of things or natural stuff in a gift store. And it's where you can get information on things in the park.
So they have a really nice museum here attached to the gift shop at the visitor center here. This area, as well as a lot of places in Texas, really shown a lot of the different layers and the prehistoric beings and plants and things that used to be here. And of course, most of Texas used to be underwater, under a sea, and so you find fossils everywhere. But I thought it'd be interesting to kind of give you just a little quick overview so you know what to look for if you were ever in Lajitas. The trail leads out to and all of the plants are marked, they're native, and it leads out to a scenic overlook. Looks like it's going to be way up there, where that table and stuff is. Looks like you could take a picnic up there if you wanted to. So this is a creosote bush. This is what they use to make the creosote hand salve.
The creosote was used to treat wood a long time ago. I think it came from this bush. I don't know.
Yep. Treats wounds too.
Okay, we're running along Farm to Market 170, and we are officially in the Big Bend Ranch State Park.
Yeah, we're actually on Highway 170. I think it's a farm to market. West of Lajitas on the way to Presidio, there's a trail in the state park called Closed Canyon, and we're going to go hike that. I don't know, where's the map? It's not very long, but we're going to go in there. It's a cut through this little ridge of mountains between the road and the Rio Grande River. So we're going to head over and see what it's like.
That's right. So come with us as we spend the day in the Big Bend Ranch State Park of Texas. Get up and get out. We started here in Lajitas. Driven to here. It's only 0.7 miles one way. So a mile and a half or less than a mile and a half by the time we get back. Well, it is a slot canyon at Closed Canyon.
Yeah, and it cuts through to the...
I don't know, you tell me.
The Rio Grande River. So we're coming in to Closed Canyon. Oh, excellent. Look at that.
So pretty.
Is it windy down there?
It is kind of windy right now.
Oh, that is neat. See if I can get down here holding the camera, not slip and break anything.
You want to hold the camera?
Nope, I'm videoing. You can see cactus up there, just on places. There's one way to get down. So we're here in the slot canyon, and we thought you would get all the way down where the entrance into thing, but nope.
Yep, we can't get to the Rio Grande from here.
Can't get it out, because look at it. That's as far as you can go. So my shoes are an oboz, O-B-O-Z. Got good tread. It's called, this model's the Sight. But I really love these. They always fit good. Good insole, no breaking in. But they're very grippy on these rocks, which is helping me a lot. Now, this rock here, you probably can't see how steep it is on the video, but I can just right up.
Where I can't.
Give me your hand. Not a problem. Those mountains up there are jolly. They're way up there.
There's the Rio Grande. There's
ducks.
Mexico. Here's the U.S.
The river you can see way down there is the Rio Grande. That's the border. So all that over there is Mexico. And there's one of the hoodoos.
Welcome to the Big Bend Ranch State Park. And no, I don't think any of the roads are paved. They're all dirt, except for the ones out on Farm to Market 170. So we're going to take this trail right here, which was recommended. It's 0.7 to here. That's the stand of trees that's over there. Just have it on a little stick to stick through there.
So we're hiking up this little draw and we're coming up to this springs. We'll post the name so I don't have to try to pronounce it here. But it's a old historic springs.
You think it was a trough?
I don't know. Pretty good, yeah. Kind of neat in here. I guess this is the creek bed. Yeah, they look like cottonwoods. No sign of water yet. But it must be right under the surface for these trees to survive. Here's some old pipe that was probably for irrigation.
Sawyer.
That's your head. What's your head?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you're gonna have to hand me the camera for sure.
Okay, hold on just a second.
You can try that way, which is easier.
I don't know. Okay. This is not too bad. Okay, it's on. The camera's on, so you don't want to turn it off.
It's on.
Did it do you on?
You like your rock scrambling?
Yes, the things I do for this man.
So here's the water. You can hear it down in there. And I guess it's coming from up in there. So you have to climb through. So you have to climb through this, and you come up, and then you get to the spring. And it looks like that when it's raining, that's a waterfall up there. And there, look at the water dripping through the rocks. I'm not sure where the bees are, but... And then you got this whole pool here. There's Deanna, climbing through the rocks. How do you like the bouldering?
Actually, to be honest, I didn't mind it as much as I complained about it because it's kind of fun. It's something different. You know.
Yeah, it is.
I'm not as sure-footed as I used to be when I was in my 20s, but oh well.
Yeah.
Okay, we're done with our bouldering.
Yeah,
Did you enjoy that?
I did.
That was fun. And that oasis was just gorgeous.
Yep.
Just getting back there where that pond, where that spring releases from.
Yeah, you
Nice.
can tell that if there's a little rain, there's a waterfall right into it.
So pretty.
But
tons of bees.
lots of bees.
So if you're allergic, be careful.
I'm sure they were more interested in the water and any
Oh,
flowers
yeah.
they could find.
They were not interested in us at all.
Nope, you just could hear them.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the Ranger Station Visitor Center looks like it's employee housing, and it looks like part of like maybe the old ranch, that one of the old ranches that was here to create the park. Let's see what this plaque says. Okay, so this was part of the La Mota Ranch. Okay, so we started this morning at the Barton Warnock Visitor Center, and that's where we bought our pass. But we did notice as we ran along 170, when you got to different places, you could actually buy passes there and just put it into a drop, because you have to have a permit to go to these places. One of the first places we stopped at as we drove along was this Closed Canyon Trailhead. That's the one that has the slot canyon. Then we followed this. I mean, we've been at it all day. This is not a real quick trip we did. It's been an all-day thing. So you could take this road up, but the lady down at Barton Warnock said that one's not as well kept. So, but we may take it on the way back. But we took the Casa Pedro Road, came up here, and this is where we've been. And this is where we went to the spring, Ojita Adentro Trailhead. And now we've come all the way through here and we've stopped at the ranger station. All right, on FM 170 leaving Lejitas, we're heading toward Presidio. There are 2 places where construction is, and we came through them yesterday to get to Closed Canyon and over into Big Bend Ranch State Park. The problem is they've narrowed it down to very narrow lanes. And as you can see from here, the Airstream sticks out a little bit on both sides of the truck. So we're gonna see how well it goes through those barriers. Bill's gonna take it really slow. All right, here's the lanes again. Okay, you're good over here. It is tight. Okay. You're doing good. There's only one more of those to get through, and then we'll be home clear to get the rest of the way to Marfa.